Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're traveling deep into the heart of India's Thar Desert to explore one of the most incredible forts ever built, Jaisalmer Fort, also known as the Golden Fort.
We are heading to our last stop on our Rajasthan trip, but not our last one in India, Jaisalmer, the Golden City. For the 300-kilometer taxi ride from the blue city of Jodhpur, we paid 4,500 rupees, which is about $53. Why is Jaisalmer called the Golden City? Its yellow sandstone buildings glow with a warm golden hue, especially at sunrise and sunset, blending effortlessly into the vast Thar Desert. Jaisalmer Fort, the second oldest fort in Rajasthan, was established in 1156 by Rawal Jaisal, after whom it is named. Perched atop a hill 76 meters above the surrounding desert, it stands as a commanding stronghold with 4 kilometers of perimeter walls. The fort stretches 460 meters in length and 230 meters in width, with a 5-meter tall wall at its base, forming the outermost ring of its triple-layered defense. Featuring 99 bastions and 4 fortified gates, one once guarded by a cannon, it offers breathtaking views of the vast desert. For centuries it stood at the crossroads of major trade routes, including the ancient Silk Road, making it both a strategic stronghold and a vibrant hub of history. The Dussehra Chowk, or Central Square, is the fort's most important public space. At its center stands the royal marble throne, from which the Maharaja once watched festival celebrations unfold. The square also bears a solemn history. During attacks on Jaisalmer Fort, women of the royal palace performed johar, self-immolation, to avoid capture, enslavement, and abuse in the face of inevitable military defeat. A great fire was lit, and before leaping from the palace walls, they left saffron handprints on the main gate, a haunting testament to their courage and sacrifice. The Chowk is dominated by the Palace of the Maharawal, now open to the public as the Fort Palace Museum. Its 5-story balconied facade showcases some of the finest masonry in Jaisalmer. Inside, the museum offers a fascinating glimpse into the lives of Jaisalmer's rulers, with artifacts ranging from weapons and armor used by Rajput warriors to a silver coronation throne and more intimate items, such as the bed and thali of a 19th century ruler. For much of its nearly 870-year history, the fort itself was the entire city of Jaisalmer. As the population grew, however, settlements began spreading beyond the fort walls around the 17th century. During the British era, the Bharti rulers retained control over Jaisalmer through their alliance with the British, which allowed the dynasty to maintain its regional influence. Jaisalmer flourished between the 16th and 18th centuries due to its strategic position on the Silk Road, offering shelter and protection at a fee to caravans transporting silk, spices, and opium. The wealth generated from this trade enabled prosperous merchants to build magnificent havalis, mansions, and temples both inside and outside the fort. Jaisalmer's golden age endured as long as the overland Silk Route remained active. But when the British opened seaports in the early 19th century, overland trade declined, and the city gradually lost its main source of prosperity. Today, Jaisalmer Fort is one of the few living forts in the world, with nearly 1/4 of the old city's population, around 3,500 residents, still living within its ancient walls. In recent years, the fort was also inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, ensuring its preservation for generations to come. One of the most memorable experiences inside Jaisalmer Fort is climbing to the rooftop terraces of the Fort Palace Museum, which offer some of the best views in the city. From the top, the Golden City stretches out in every direction, its honey-colored havelis, winding lanes, and the fort's ring of 99 bastions glowing in the desert sun. Beyond the walls, the Thar desert rolls toward the horizon in soft golden tones, making the rooftop one of the fort's most unforgettable vantage points. The fort houses several Hindu temples, but none are as remarkable as the complex of 7 Jain temples, which greatly enhance its importance as a center of faith. Interconnected by narrow corridors and stairways, these temples date from the 12th to the 15th centuries, each dedicated to a different Jain Tirthankar, spiritual teacher. Inside, marble shrines, intricate carvings of deities and celestial nymphs, and exquisitely sculpted motifs adorn the walls, ceilings, and pillars. Jainism, one of the 3 major world religions that originated in India alongside Hinduism and Buddhism, dates back to the 6th century BCE. The religion derives its name from the Jinas, conquerors, a title given to 24 great teachers, or Tirthankaras, ford makers, through whom its teachings were revealed. Mahavira, the last of the Tirthankaras, is regarded as the founder of Jainism. The ultimate goal of Jainism is the liberation of the self, jiva, from the cycle of rebirth, achieved through the elimination of accumulated karma, the consequences of past actions. This is attained through disciplined cultivation of knowledge and mastery over bodily passions. When all passions have been completely conquered and all karma removed, one becomes a Jina and is freed from the cycle of rebirth. Jainism also conceives of a multi-layered universe containing both heavens and hells. Progress through these levels requires strict adherence to Jain principles, which emphasize a peaceful and disciplined life. These include non-violence in thought, word, and deed, speaking the truth, practicing sexual monogamy, and cultivating detachment from material possessions. As part of their disciplined and non-violent lifestyle, Jains are typically strict vegetarians and often follow rigorous practices of non-violence, which can limit the occupations they pursue. For example, farming is avoided, since plowing can inadvertently harm insects. Jainism's ethical system is built on the principle that right faith, knowledge, and conduct must be cultivated simultaneously. The Jain temples within the fort were built as part of an agreement between the wealthy Jain merchants of Jaisalmer and the city's founder, Rawal Jaisal. The Maharaja needed funds to construct his citadel, and the Jains, prosperous from their flourishing trade along the Silk Route, had the resources to provide. In exchange for financing the fort, the merchants were granted land within its walls, where they built the 7 temples, and in some cases, their own elaborate havelis. The temples also contain a grand library, with around 1,000 ancient manuscripts written on palm leaves and preserved with painted wooden covers. Many of these manuscripts date back to the 12th century, and the collection also includes paintings and astrological charts. Over the centuries, Jaisalmer endured sieges, invasions, and devastating droughts. Armies, most notably those of Alauddin Khilji, shook the fort to its core. Yet deep within the fort's maze-like lanes, the Jain temples endured. Protected by the community and restored after every hardship, they survived where many other structures did not. Their survival is a testament to both devotion and craftsmanship, proof that faith can outlast fear, and that beauty can endure even in the harshest deserts. Today, the temples stand as living monuments, not abandoned ruins, but active sanctuaries where prayers are still chanted, lamps still glow, and pilgrims walk barefoot across cool stone floors.